That's accomplished.
Welcome to Accomplish Everything. I'm Shannon. This is my friend Nathan.
Hey.
And today we're going to talk about Toyfair. So, Nathan is a toy dealer. Nathan's Nerdy Knickknacks. Go check him out. It's on Facebook.
Yep,
and
check us out on Facebook.
everything. Got all kinds of stuff. I get stuff from him all the time.
He does.
We've kind of known each other for years. Like, he used to come into my shop, and I go over to his place. We go back and forth all the time. So I thought it'd be really cool for two toy dealers to talk about Toyfair with all the reveals and stuff. If you're not familiar, Toyfair happens every year. It's been happening since the 1800s, where toy companies from all over bring all their product to show off to all the other distributors to gauge interest and get contracts for putting toys in stores. Well, this happens at usually the beginning of every year, except for when the pandemic happened, and then it happened later. But then they go and they show off all their product pretty much mostly for the year. They might do a couple things here and there for San Diego Comic-Con, but for the most part, they're showing all their new product. And so everyone usually comes out for it, so there's a lot to talk about from the toy collector space.
That's when we start financially planning.
Right. Yeah. You can start preparing, like, even though, like, pre-orders sometimes come out for it, you know, early, and you're like, oh, all these pre-orders right now that I want to get. Yeah, that can be tough. But, yes, for the most part, usually they'll tell you, quarter 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, so you can kind of prepare and get ready for the money you're about to spend.
Yeah.
So we'll just run through. Me and Nathan both are huge Masters of the Universe fans, and so this being a movie year for Masters of the Universe, figured we'd probably start there with all the reveals for it. So what did you think about?
Well, I mean, they showed some of the figures ahead of Toyfair, but then I think we got some closer looks at like the core figures that we're going to get for the movie. So I was pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about the detail on most of them and getting those.
Yeah, and then they changed the name from, it was First Ones or whatever that came out first, and then now they're saying that, First Ones was just, you know, I don't know who came up with that. Now it's really the core figures for so kids. Chronicles for the adult collectors.
Kind of replacing Masterverse, kind of not.
Yeah, everything's on pause, they say. because it's a movie year, everything is on pause now.
No, I was excited to see the first ones because I do think it's important to get kids involved in mode too.
And the price point's great. $10 a piece.
Yeah, you can't beat that. So,
for those, especially like usually for $10 on most toy lines, you get 5 points, really. You get arms up and down, legs up and down, head action. That's about it. But these are pretty well articulated.
They look pretty good. So I mean,
and even some of the paint looks really good too.
As a collector, I'm like, am I gonna have to collect both of them, or
I think so. I think you probably will.
Yeah.
I know I'll probably get them for sure. Mm-hmm. And also, like, I think the core line is probably going to get most of the vehicles. Mm-hmm. I don't think Chronicles is going to get the Roton version. You know what
probably
I mean?
Get the cats and maybe something, like a Town Fighter or something. You never know. We'll see.
Maybe, yeah. But I think, the core is probably going to get the majority of the vehicles and things like that.
You're probably right. Which is good. That's fine.
Yeah. And the new Roton looks super fun. I thought it looks cool.
I'm a little bit on that. I need to see it in action. Like, I'm kind of like,
I guess
let's go this way.
I guess all the ones that I saw, people were just kind of holding it. They weren't really like using it. Maybe because it was a prototype or something like that, or like a pre-production. Don't break. We're still fine-tuning it right now. It looks like the thing, but it's not quite there yet.
So it's an interesting redesign. I think it's we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be. I think it'll be fun. One thing I was really surprised about was that we didn't see a Castle Grayskull.
That's true.
Like,
a lot of AI fake ones that were posted. But
for sure. And then even some people that are customizing things and acting like it was the official just for clicks. But I'm really surprised that they didn't show a Castle Grayskull.
Yeah,
because
it's gotta be coming.
Especially with a movie line and everything's, you're trying to make as big a noise as possible because they did wait to release that trailer. Like,
it's been
way longer,
a weird schedule
than most of them did.
So yeah, I don't know. So.
Yeah,
I know they did just do the Mark Taylor like Castle Grayskull. So I don't know if they're trying to space it out a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe
Grayskull. Like, I don't know.
Maybe, but again, the Mark Taylor isn't available in stores.
That's true.
You know, so yeah, I was really surprised we didn't at least see a Castle Grayskull. The only reason I could think that we didn't is because of the embargo thing they have with Amazon, where like they don't want they have a contract with the toy companies that are like, hey, we don't want you to put anything out until we're ready yet, so you don't spoil things or whatever. So there's still a possibility, since it doesn't come out until June, that we'll see something closer to the release date. But yeah, I thought for sure, oh yeah, we're going to see Grayskull.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. But maybe, the Grayskull has a spoiler or something in it.
It could. That's true. It could be just even the box art or something could be a character reveal or something. We're not
with the design of the new Grayskull, like, I noticed the towers are taller than the walls. So I wonder how, if they're going to like, of course it'll probably be a clamshell.
Yeah.
Of some sort. But I wonder if they're going to incorporate, like, the back towers, make it look taller, but the original tower's down here. So I wonder if when they make the playset, they're just kind of going to, like, incorporate the background towers into there so it looks wider, or if it's going to be more like the 2000X.
That's kind of what I was guessing. It might be more like the 2000X, a little flatter, like a little less material,
less packaging and stuff.
Yeah,
the 2000X had some really cool features and stuff in it.
Yeah, it had a lot of electronics and stuff built in.
But then the CGI He-Man castle was massive. I think it's pretty.
It's like that one.
It's big.
That was the one where I drew the line. I didn't do that one.
Yeah, I didn't either. But like, I had a buddy of mine that got it, and it had some really cool features. It just, I don't want to like collect the rest of this line. Like, it's cool. Like, the show's cool, but like as far as collecting the toys, I was good on that.
Yeah.
But
they have a really cool role play Skeletor mask. It's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Looks like it has like a moving jaw. And
I
don't know if it's gonna have noises or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I even saw the like they're gonna start releasing like I saw the preview for the costumes that are gonna come out this year and stuff. From what is it, Ruby's?
Yeah, that sounds
I think it was.
Yeah, Ruby's does a lot of that type of stuff.
Yeah, they had some really cool. They had a Skeletor, and then I think they had the He-Man costume too, and they look pretty good.
Okay, I don't think I saw all that. So that's fun. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it looks fun.
So yeah, I mean, lots to be excited about with Motu for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. And the display they had out there at Toyfair was just awesome. Yeah. And I guess those big statues were like for sale.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, the He-Man and the Skull, they were just $6,000 a piece.
Wow.
But like, I guess they were out there for sale. I figured it was just going to be a display.
Yeah.
Out there, they had a huge
like
He-Man
one of one, or they had multiples to sell. Like,
I don't know.
Okay.
I just heard that they were for sale and you could buy them, but they were like $6,000 each.
Well, $12,000 for the pair doesn't seem terrible.
Super I mean, like Hot Toys level of detail.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
So the next thing, another property that me and Nathan are huge fans of, TMNT Ninja Turtles. This is a big year because it's the first time that Playmates Toys, who's done all the toys for the property since the very beginning, has apparently lost the license.
I feel like we should like cue like the sad music right here. Yeah. Take a moment of silence.
Violence.
So it's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Playmates not being involved in the turtle game.
Yeah. And so Mattel got the license, but Mattel hasn't shown any of their plans or anything for Ninja Turtles. So this Toy Fair was just kind of a procession of the last things that they're going to put out.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff was really cool, and then some other things I was like, we're not going to get that.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
One of the things I I thought was super cool. And I'm not even a fan of the other property, but lately they've been doing a lot of crossover figures and things like that with Masters of the Universe and Godzilla.
Yeah.
Godzilla one's just weird to me.
Was there Ghostbusters? Did they do Ghostbusters, I think?
Yeah.
Might have been a couple of years.
But then they rolled out the Ninja Turtles G.I. Joe crossovers.
Oh, yeah.
And those look awesome. Those will be the first G.I. Joes I buy. I've never been a G.I. Joe guy, but they just went together so good, man.
They did
Scarlet
really
with April, Shredder with Cobra Commander, and then they did quite a few vehicles even they're putting out for it.
Yeah. The Jeep was really cool looking.
Yeah.
I didn't think
they got the Jeep and then the helicopter I think they got for it.
Okay, yeah.
They look great. They look like just Ninja Turtle vehicles, but they're also
the Michelangelo as Shipwreck, since he was in the military. They had him as the sailor or whatever.
Right.
So that one was
with
awesome.
the mustache.
Yeah. And then my favorite, I was a little bit of a Joe guy growing up, so like. My favorite was Roadblock, but then my favorite Ninja Turtle was Raphael. So it's like they knew and just
peanut butter and jelly.
Just for me, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how they knew that, but I appreciate it.
And they just go so well together, man. Way better than the Transformers.
Yeah.
Those things they've been on the shelves and they just stay there. I think one or two might go, but then there's just like, here's a whole box of them, and they just sit there.
Yeah. Really, this could be the last crossover for a while. And on a high note.
I think right here,
this is where you stop for a while.
Yeah. And it might be like that.
Yeah.
It might, when Mattel takes over, it's still to be determined whether they're going to share the license like Playmates has over all these years. Because, over the years, everyone's kind of got a shot at doing their version of Ninja Turtles. And maybe, they haven't released details. Maybe Mattel will say, hey, a stop on all those when we got it. You know.
I mean, honestly, I personally, from a business standpoint,
I think that makes more sense.
I think that's what maybe put Playmates in the ground was like,
Yeah, spreading that really thin.
Yeah, there was too much to keep up with as a Ninja Turtle fan the last few years.
Yeah, and I mean, like, how do you prepare, like you were talking about, how do you budget for all the waves?
Yeah, 6 or 8 different lines going on at the same time. Like, crazy.
Yeah.
Pick and choose for sure.
And especially when, if you're a turtle fan, you need all 4 turtles at least.
Yeah.
If you like this version, you're going to need all 4 of them at least.
Yep.
Maybe you can hold off on Splinter or April or something like that. Even a Shredder.
Stick with the
But
good guys.
you're going to need at least the 4. I don't know a single collector that's just like, oh, I just like this one.
It's classic, give a mouse a cookie.
So when you got all 4 figures, when you got all 4 figures spread out over, 6 different lines, if you like 4 of them, well, you're going to be in the hole quite a bit. You're kind of going to have to buy a couple and hope the other ones are still there in the next payday or something like that.
You're just praying for that clearance section most line or something.
That happens too.
Yep.
Yeah, and especially ones that some of them I've been surprised, like with the Ninja Turtles. I'm like, oh, this is gonna go, and then it just sits.
Yeah. The one turtle reveal that I was excited about was the Fortnite figures that are coming out that are the Ninja Turtle versions of Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been into Fortnite at our house this past year, and Ninja Turtles was one of the first packs I bought. So I'm gonna have to get my raft and have them on the ground or something.
Yeah, they look great, man.
Yeah,
the only other ones that I think I was really excited about, that were interesting to me. I don't think I'm going to collect them, but they look great to me. It was the Stan Sakai Usagi Yojimbo turtles. Mm-hmm. Those look great.
Yeah.
Those look better to me than some of the Archie ones that they've released.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll pick them up. I mean, sometimes as a collector, I'll say to myself, no, I could pass. Just like Nathan picked up the Masters of the Universe Thundercats crossover figures for me. Because at first I thought, I'm good. I'll be fine. And then he happened upon them at the store. He's like, hey, you want these? I'm like, Yeah, just get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's brought to me, then all right. Yeah, I guess. Yep. I don't know why I was kidding myself.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to see it in hand too. Like it's that moment of like, do I like this or not?
Yeah, because there are some things like well, in that line particularly, like Lion-O in all the promo shots, the loincloth just looked white. So I was like, it looks like a diaper, man. You know what I mean? Why'd they have to put him in that?
Yeah.
But then in hand, it's more gray.
Yeah.
It's like a lighter gray, but it's more gray than it was in the pictures. Mm-hmm. So then, okay, well, I like that way better.
Yeah.
You know? But that's something
diaper now.
You can, a dingy diaper. But now, it's those things when you get it in hand, like, oh, you know what? Compared to the promo pics, I like this a lot better. So sometimes when you see it in person, you're like, well,
yeah.
I'm going to have to do that.
Right, yeah.
So maybe if I come across those in store, but a lot of those, like, premium figures, sometimes here in Quincy, like, and even in Hannibal.
Yeah.
Like, we might see a few of them. Yeah. They might open a box.
Yeah, you get one case.
You got one shot at getting them.
That one weirdo that comes by is one turtle, and then you're in trouble.
And then other times, some weird ones, like they get cases of, and then they just sit there, and then they go straight to clearance.
Yep.
So
I'll never understand
most of the time, if you see a premium collectible Ninja Turtle around here, if you want it, you better snatch it, because they'll be gone. Like the movie Turtles.
Yeah.
When those 2-packs came out. Man, I picked mine up, and the next time I went there, they were gone, and they never came back.
Yeah.
Never.
Yep.
So, you better do it, or just be comfortable with the fact you're going to pay third-party price.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, get the eBay tax going on.
Yeah, for sure. Plus shipping and all that stuff.
Yep.
So, speaking of premium collectibles, NECA Toys.
Yeah.
Man, they rolled out some cool ones. They rolled out that they're going to be doing DuckTales.
Yeah.
And that, man, you got me there. Roll out really good, actually are well-articulated DuckTales figures. I think we haven't really gotten any good-looking DuckTales figures since the reboot animated series. Like, they came out with them, but then they weren't, like, really widely available. And the styles look different. Yeah. But these NECA releases look just like the original cartoon. And it's going to be better articulated and stuff. You got me. I'm probably going to have to...
Funko did try to do, like, the Disney Afternoon.
Yeah, they did. But they just had a couple
characters.
Yeah.
And they didn't stick with just one show. So, like, I have the Scrooge McDuck. It's pretty legit looking. But, yeah, I mean, this one you get all your characters, so that's the
right. Hopefully, and then hopefully there's room for more like Magic of Dispel and Glom Gold and things like that.
Going deep into
hopefully, they don't do a dinosaurs. That still hurts. At least 2 dinosaurs figures and then just stop. I think a variant of Earl, and then that was it. Man. I wanted that. That whole set. I'm still holding out hope that maybe it'll happen, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it will.
They need to tell us that everything's coming when they start these lines.
Yeah. And then the McDonald Land figures that they released.
Yeah. That grimace.
Yeah, I mean, they had placeholders like cardboard for, was it?
Bertie and McDonald?
Yeah, Bertie and Ronald.
Yeah.
Yeah. But.
Maybe it was a hamburger or two, maybe?
So we know they're coming.
Yeah. So yeah, those were pretty exciting. Those were on my list for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick those. I don't think I'll be able to resist them if I see them in person for sure.
Yeah.
Because they just look awesome. And NECA also showed off the Muppets.
Oh yeah.
That looked really cool. Mm-hmm. I really like the Gonzo and of course Phenomena. Those look great to me. Miss Piggy kind of looks a little off to me.
She does look off. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like they're stylizing it a little bit. I don't know. I noticed that whenever they do the Muppets and they kind of do like full body versions of them, they kind of look a little off.
Yeah.
But yeah, Miss Piggy was a little off. But I really like Gonzo and Phenomena. I might pick those up if I see them.
Yeah. I'm more tempted to go for the Sesame Street ones that they're making.
Yeah, Sesame Street too. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that Super Grover.
Yeah. Super Grover's awesome. Is that still, what's that on pre-order?
They haven't announced it yet, I don't think. But they're doing the ultimates of the NECA. Mm-hmm. They've done Big Bird, the Count, Bert and Ernie. That might be it at this point, so.
Yeah, the Count looked really cool too.
The Count did look cool.
Big Bird looked like pretty hefty figure.
Yeah, he's like double the price, I think, most of them or something. So like 2/3 or something of the price. Or
oh yeah, Oscar. I think they did an Oscar.
Oh yeah,
too.
I think maybe they did. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah,
I'm holding out hope for that line. If they do a Snuffleupagus.
Oh yeah. I could see him being like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
That's gonna be that's gonna be one of those deluxe.
Yeah.
Big one. That
would be cool.
And especially like in scale with Bird.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be a rock.
Yeah.
He'd be huge.
Yeah.
The only way they could cut costs on that is if they did it like hollow on the inside or something.
Like a blown mold.
Yep, to get it the right size and not have it cost as much. But NECA usually does solid figures. You know what's something I was thinking about when I was looking at all the NECA stuff?
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about like all of the past things I had seen them show off. And with Toyfair even and Comic-Con, sometimes you see things and then you never see them again because they didn't gauge enough interest or people weren't pre-ordering it or something like that. Mm-hmm. One of them I think might have fallen to the wayside because I haven't seen them since, was the Bebop and Rocksteady they were going to do in the style of the Ninja Turtles movie.
The Michael Bay movie? Or like
no, the original.
Like if they had been in
it. If they, what if.
Like a what if. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And they kind of showed them a little bit and haven't seen them since.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's, hey, we're showing you this before we even put it through. Because it usually takes 2 years for a toy line to go from idea to shelves. So I don't know if it's just in the pipeline or if they were just like, we tried, didn't we?
Yeah. Personally, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. But I'm like, haven't seen that since. What's up with that?
Yeah.
All right. Any others you want to do?
Oh, let me think here. What did I have? Well, there was the Pee Wee Herman figures.
Oh, yeah.
Who's making them? Is that NECA too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
The ultimate one, it was, they have like a deluxe ultimate, I think it is. Mm-hmm. Because the regular ultimate came with Pee Wee, some of the heads, and Terry.
Okay.
And then this one comes with Globey and,
is it Rodney? Is that his name?
What's his name?
This guy here.
Yeah. Why am I forgetting his name?
I can't remember. I want to say Rodney, but you're a bigger Pee Wee guy than I am.
Yeah, it's not Rodney.
Personally, I don't know that the likeness on this is 100%. You talk about the Miss Piggy. I'm kind of the same way as Pee Wee's likeness.
But, I think looking at that, because I thought the same thing, but looking at that, I wonder if it's going to be in hand.
Yeah.
You're like, this looks more like him in person, because I have seen some different angles, especially of different faces, where I'm like, okay, that looks spot on, but then from this angle, it doesn't really, it looks off. Mm-hmm. So that's one I'm going to have to see in person for sure.
Yeah. Some of their stuff is really good, and some, like, likeness-wise. Like, I know I think they did a Buddy the Elf that was, like, kind of creepy.
Oh, yeah, that was...
They did Ace Ventura, and it's kind of the same thing. I was like, that doesn't look like Jim Carrey. So, yeah, I agree. You might have to see that one in hand.
Yeah, but, they're, like I said, I saw some of the heads on there, and some look more like him to me than others. But I've seen some from different angles, and they look more like them there. So, I'm going to have to see that one in person. I'd love to just say, I'll go pick it up. But, I'm going to have to see that one in person because of that. Yeah. Because I don't know, man.
For sure.
It might look more off in person.
That's true.
I don't know. Yeah, like the taped up one. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got it.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who this was that was doing some cool Star Trek figures. So.
Oh, Nacelle.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they got some pretty good looking. I'm not a crazy big Star Trek collector. Like, I like Star Trek.
Yeah.
The classic ones are really the ones that I'm like, oh, that Spock looks really good. And the Uhura looks really good. So interesting to see how far they fill
Yeah,
that out.
Nacelle's been really going in deep on Star Trek lately, and especially from other lines that we never got toys from, and then doing like more deluxe things. So, and as far as Nacelle goes, I love the figures. I just don't think I'm going to collect them myself.
Yeah.
They look great. Happy for the people that do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The only thing I think from Toyfair that I was really excited about from Nacelle was them showing off the Sectar bugs.
Okay.
Because they already did the figures, and they're like, oh, the bugs are coming. And finally at Toyfair, we saw that they're going to be releasing the first 2 Sectar bugs. So I'm excited about that. Because I got the figures anticipating these. But then the other thing is that when I saw them, it looks like they're going to package them with figures.
Oh. It's so nice you can buy it twice.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I was excited to see that. Anything else in the cell? I got, because I had picked up the RoboForce figures from the cell, and they looked great. And I go to display them, and it looked great on the shelf. But the problem being those suction cup feet.
Yeah.
There is no way to like make them stand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was so I'd have them like sitting down.
Oh.
And even sometimes then like they would fall over.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and they put a bunch of like extra accessories on there, and without them they don't quite look right.
Yeah.
And it just threw like the weight distribution off.
Huh.
And yeah, RoboForce, the whole gimmick with those where they had the suction cup, you could stick it down and then
never fall over.
right. But this one, they're smaller suction cups, so like if you stick them down, it looks like they stay for a while. But if you're doing it for a long time, they just fall over. And there's no way, like the waists are too big to put like a stand on them for real. So I'm like, they look cool, but I can't display them.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, as a vintage toy collector and reseller, this is why you stick with vintage, because they got it right the first time.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes.
And the base of the vintage is, it's just a bigger piece, so it's more flat, and, they just stay there. You don't have to have them suctioned on there, but these, the feet are smaller, and it's 2 little suction cups, so it's just off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the only thing I'm really excited about is the Sectars now. Like, some of the other ones, I'm like, I'd like that, but is it going to display well? I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the Star Trek ones, they've been going in on for a while. They look great.
That Spock. I think I'm going to have to get that Spock at least. Spock was always my guy. I liked him.
Yeah.
I'll have to go for him.
It looks great. Yeah. I wonder if we'll see them in stores, though, here. Like, that was another thing around here. I think some nearby town had a bunch of Nacelle stuff. They had like a whole Nacelle display, and that's where I got my RoboForce figures at. But here, we never got them.
No.
And even our friend Patrick, I picked up the Biker Mice from Mars motorcycles in another town, and we got them here. It was one of the things like Ninja Turtles where we got them, and then they were gone, and you never saw them again. Yeah. That was it. But in other places, they got whole displays of them.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if we're even going to see them, or if it's going to have to be a big bad toy store order.
Yeah.
Loyal Subjects has some releases I'm excited about. Well, they've been doing mask figures, and they're kind of doing them like the vintage, but we still haven't seen a single one here, and I don't know if, like they said when they announced it that they were going to be in stores and you're going to be able to just go buy them. Yeah. I haven't seen a single one on a shelf anywhere.
At least a year now.
Yeah, I haven't seen them anywhere. And the people that have got them ordered them.
Yeah. So
I wonder if, we're even going to get them.
I don't know. I've only seen them like third party at toy store or toy shows and stuff. People have them.
Yeah, but people probably ordering them and
marking them up accordingly.
Yeah. But yeah, they revealed a cool San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, the San Diego Comic-Con Thunderhawk, where it just had like a grid display on there, and then the grid is glow in the dark, and the interior is glow in the dark, and then the figure, it looks awesome. But that one looks cool. I'd be excited to maybe pick that one up, and I'd like to maybe get the other ones, but I need to see them in store.
Like a chance at it, at least.
Yeah. Sometimes online, when, if they're available on Big Bad or something like that, then they're just there, and then they sell out, and then, I'd like to pick it up, but I can't.
Yeah.
It's just not available anywhere.
Yeah.
One of the other things I've been waiting for, and every time I go to Walmart, I go down the aisle, is the new My Pet Monster.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick that up. He's just cool. He's smaller than the original, but I don't think I'd be able to pass up a new My Pet Monster that's a decent size.
Yeah.
But again, haven't seen it yet.
Speaking of My Pet Monster, does the world's smallest My Pet Monster.
Yeah.
That was on my list of things
that was very cool. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely need that.
Yeah, that one looks awesome. Oh, and they did show off new gem figures for the other band members and stuff. They showed them off. Don't know when or if they'll ever be in stores.
Yeah.
Still, they have a different version of gem where they have the standard, and then they have one where she's all in gold.
Okay.
But I haven't seen that one in the store yet. I've only seen the basic gem.
Yeah.
But that gem is a great one.
Mm-hmm. They did a really
so
good job on that line.
if we see the other ones in store, I'll probably pick them up for my daughter. But I gotta see them, man.
Yeah,
they gotta be available
for
again.
For sure.
Was there anything else? Oh, the Toys R Us display. That was from Loyal Subjects.
Yeah.
That looked awesome.
Yeah,
that was really cool. They kind of just put it out there and didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Here it is, and it's like a diorama whole display of Toys R Us. You can turn it around and it looks like the outside of the Toys R Us. You turn it the other way and it's inside of the store.
Yeah.
That one looks like it'd be a lot of fun. Not just because of what it is, but you could go and get custom stickers because they have spaces for the walls of toys or whatever like that, and you could really get some custom stickers and put up a He-Man section, and then they have the video game section, and they had to call it Saga instead of Sega, something like that. So you could go through with just stickers and make it a whole Sega section. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But they didn't say anything about a release date, where it's going to be at, how much it's going to cost.
Did they say what the scale was? I don't remember. Okay.
Nope. You'd have to kind of just infer it from someone standing next to it in a video.
Yeah. I'm just what kind of figures can I put in?
It looked like people standing next to it. It looked like probably about a little over 2 foot maybe,
okay.
And then
all right.
yeah. But that looked really cool.
Yeah.
From Loyal Subjects. So I guess they had talked about that a long time ago, but this is the first time anyone saw it. Let me see. Oh, yes, and I have to mention Bull Airs, the company that does super cool, nerdy tennis shoes, all kinds. They're really custom and top-of-the-line shoes. They started getting into making action figures, I guess. And,
as one does.
Yeah, of course. If you're a nerd, you're going to be, hey, if I got the opportunity to make them, I'm going to make them.
Sure.
When I get the opportunity to do it, I'm definitely going to do it. So they're taking their first steps at Toyfair and putting out a couple figures that they're working on. The first one they showed off was Denver the Last Dinosaur, and I thought it looked awesome.
He's my friend.
Yeah.
And a whole lot more. But we won't get into that right now. We won't get into
a whole lot more. But that looked great. And actually, my buddy online, Sebastian, was the sculptor for that. And I guess they showed 2 different versions. They showed one, he said that he printed himself, and that was just flat white. And then there was another one that Bull Airs, I guess, painted up themselves. It's not going to be like the final, but they did a decent job of it. And then the other one that they showed off was Chuck E. Cheese. So Chucky looks cool, but he's also not the very first Chucky. They said that they're trying to get Chuck E. Cheese to allow the first one with the cigars.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The pizza rat version of Chuck, the very first one.
Okay.
So they had to go the step up of that, I think the 70s or 80s version.
Yeah. That looked like the one I remember first. Although I wanted it to say Showbiz Pizza, because, that's what
yeah.
Cheese, so.
Yeah, so he looked cool. I'd like to, just for my girls, when my girls were growing up, we lived like a couple blocks from a Chuck E. Cheese in the early 2000s. And I have different style Chucky, and that's like their version with like the hat and stuff like that. So I'd like to see that version too, and I would definitely get that for them as like a gift or something, or they might even buy it themselves.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. I definitely don't want to see the newest version. The newest version just looks like a mouse, and I don't know. I don't like him. He looks weird.
They can keep him.
Yeah. We'll take the vintage ones any day. All three of the other ones, and just let's not talk about that one.
They can make that one in like 30, 40 years, and we
right.
do that.
Right. When someone's nostalgic for that weird thing. Oh, Trick or Treat Studios. And they brought some things out I was interested in. They showed off Wave 2 of the Goosebumps figures. And I got the whole line of those. These ones look cool. Some of them I don't think were painted yet. They were kind of prototypes, but they showed off the ones that they were going to do, and I might pick those up. The packaging,
I know
the packaging for those things are awesome, but they're like huge, so it's tough to like find a place for them. Like when I have them, I try to put them on a shelf. I have to like lay two down and then put the others on top in order to display them. So getting another wave, like where am I going to put that and how am I going to display that? They look amazing, but where am I going to put them? I'll still probably get them.
Yeah, I think you will.
Who am I kidding, right? He knows better. And then, they're continuing the Toxic Crusaders line, which they look cool. I'm not collecting them personally, but they look cool, and they're doing some figures that never got released before.
Yeah, that's always cool.
So that's awesome.
People waited 30, 40 years to... Who was the girl? I can't remember.
Yeah, I forget her name.
Everybody's excited about her, I know.
Yeah, because she was one that... I think it was they showed her at Toyfair, and then she just never appeared after that. That looked great. One of the big talks from them was the Leprechaun stuff was a big deal because they never really put out any Leprechaun toys before. There was only one little PVC figure from the release on video when Leprechaun came to video, and it was like you had to call a 900 number thing, and if you won, they would send you one of the figures. It was never like any released in stores like you would see with Freddy, Jason, Alien, all that stuff. So a lot of the horror people are really excited to finally get a Leprechaun figure. They're going to do, I guess, the regular like 6-inch scale Leprechaun. And then they're doing what a lot of people thought, because it's bigger, is a life-size Leprechaun, but it's not actually. This version is only 30 inches tall. So it's big enough where on camera you might think it's life-size, but it's not. And they said that they weren't really interested in doing a life-size. They just wanted to do it in scale with their I think they called it an ultimate line or something. So really, I think it's only 2 feet 6 inches tall. That's definitely not the size of Warwick Davis, but it's awesome. It looked great. The detail looked awesome. I have some of the Trick or Treat Gremlins, and they look great. So yeah, I'd be excited to see what that is. I don't remember if they announced how much it is or when it'll be available. I think that one might actually be going to a Kickstarter to kind of like, because they don't really know the interest, like how much there's going to be for Leprechaun. Like, Freddy, Jason, Gremlins, things like that. They have a pretty well-known fan base, but Leprechaun, how big is that really? And there's a lot of cost involved in making something that scale, so I think they got to go that route. But I don't think that they announced how much that'll be, but it looks awesome, man.
Yeah.
It looks great. Anything else you...
Marvel, of course, Marvel Legends, I follow them.
Yeah.
I'm a big Spider-Man guy.
Big Spider-Man guy, yeah.
So they're doing another Secret Wars wave, so they had some pretty cool... They had Spider-Man with, like, the black symbiote, like, taking over, like, kind of both suits at once, so... I've been wanting that figure for years, so I'm pretty excited about that one. And Daredevil, every time they make a Daredevil, it sells out, and like the price is like third and fourth party, like it just keeps going up and up. So it's good, and he's got his like sonar effect, like the spider sense effect that they did for the Max.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that. Yeah, with the last Spider-Man one or whatever with the Spidey sense tingling. That was awesome.
So yeah, that wave excited me. I
didn't see that they did that with Daredevil. That's cool. I have to check that out.
Yeah. So there's that. Let me think. They're redoing the Hulk hands now. You can get your Hulk hands again. Although now they're like that premium Marvel Legends line, so I'm sure they're going to be like $60, $80 or something.
Yeah, I think they are going to be.
Instead of like the $9.99 ones that are foam you used to be able to get. But those will be kind of cool to see again.
Yeah.
That might be about it for me.
Yeah. I think I saw someone talking about with them putting out Hulk hands and stuff with the Masters of the Universe movie, we need a Fisto Fist.
Ooh, I didn't even thought of that.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Especially with the role play stuff.
Yeah.
We need a Fisto Fist. That would be awesome.
Get a hand going, get it all. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That would be great. I was like, oh yeah, that would be awesome, man.
Yeah.
We could have the Fisto Fist. That'd be straight.
Easy Halloween costume, right?
Yeah. I don't think, let me see. Super 7 announced they were going to be doing Visionaries and a bunch of other properties that I didn't really care that much about. The Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe scale O-ring reaction.
Those looked interesting.
Figures.
Oh, they only showed 2 turtles, so I guess they're going to save it for another wave to get the 4 turtles.
Yeah.
So you're really going to have to invest and wait on that one.
Yeah. Super 7 though, man, I don't know. Like, I've got some Super 7 figures before, and they always, the ones that I've gotten have looked great, and then when I get them, like, they just kind of, I don't know, they feel cheap to me. So I don't know, like, I don't know if I'll pick up any more Super 7 things. The only Super 7 thing that I still have in my collection that I didn't just end up reselling after I got it because I didn't really like it as much in person is the glow-in-the-dark Mutagen Man.
Okay.
I picked that one up, and that one looks good.
Yeah.
That one's awesome.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
Their joints, I agree. Some of their joints have been kind of loose, and just the plasticky does kind of feel different sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
One thing I do like about Super 7, just that they do, is they do a lot of hip-hop inspired figures. Like, they've done a lot from Old Dirty from Wu-Tang they did. What'd they do? Run DMC. What else is he? Oh, Breakin'. They did figures for the breakdance movie Breakin'. And, oh yeah, they showed off some De La Soul figures. George Clinton and Jay Dilla. So it's like real deep hip-hop culture type figures that no one else is doing. So I think that's really cool. And then the packaging for those is always awesome. Yeah. So I give them props on that, but I don't know if I'll pick any up. But they're great, and I'm glad that they're available.
Yeah.
And then I think the last thing I thought to think of was McFarlane stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But to me, there wasn't really anything interesting from there except for the Marvel statues. Some of the Marvel statues were cool.
I'm not sure. I saw the new ones of those. I did see they're doing a really cool Dark Knight Joker. I really like an Ultimate one or something, I think, of him. Because I think they're kind of in the Playmates boat. Like, this is their last year.
I saw a Carnage one in a video, but I don't think I've ever seen this Carnage in person, so it might be a new one. I'm not sure. They've released a whole bunch of those Marvel statues that.
So yeah, this is a deluxe theatrical Heath Ledger Joker.
Oh,
that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good.
I mean, it's a. I don't know how it'll pose up and stuff, but at least in the box it looks cool. Yeah, that's kind of how McFarlane figures are. It's like. Might be cool.
Hit and miss.
Might be cool. Just leave it in there. I don't know.
Yeah, but that Carnage looked great. And Spider-Man Torment. Cover.
Okay.
That looked really cool. I saw that in the video. I hadn't seen that in store. I don't know if you'd seen it or not.
I don't think I've seen that one.
But yeah, that one looked really cool.
I'll have to look them up.
Oh yeah, and then they're doing the Page Puncher IDW Ninja Turtles. I'm not interested in those, really. The Shredder looks cool. The Shredder looks cool, but I don't know. I'm not into the IDW style. I don't really like it that much.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's out there for the people that are readers of that. And
one thing I saw that I didn't know that they were doing was, I guess they're doing Transformers busts, but they're just like the heads of them. Yeah. And I didn't even know they were doing any, but I guess this was another wave of it.
Huh.
And they showed a Bumblebee head and a Megatron head.
Huh.
Like, that's
Can have a
weird.
Transformer
they
head
did some
cemetery.
before. Where were they? I haven't
Yeah.
seen them.
Huh.
But yeah, that was kind of... And I don't know what the scale's going to be. Just comparing it to people there, it seemed like they might be like, not that big.
Huh. Yeah.
So it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool again if you're into that.
Oh, and then their other big thing, the Avatar movie figures.
Oh, boy.
Who's collecting these?
Who's
Avatar,
watching the
yeah.
movies?
I'm convinced that James Cameron is buying tickets for those movies so he can maintain the status of, highest grossing movie. I think he's actually buying those tickets
Yeah.
to keep this movie popular because, yeah, it's selling. But I don't know a single person that's like, oh man, I gotta go see that new Avatar.
I still haven't seen the second
I'm so
one yet.
excited for it.
Saw the first one.
Yep, the first one was cool. But then you wait
I waited, and then just the hype was gone by then. And
10 plus years
something like that,
for
yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about the first one was 3D TVs.
Yeah.
But that kind of ran its course. So
Yeah.
now, like,
Yeah.
what do you got, bro?
I know.
And the story wasn't like I'm begging for more story to me. Like, it was just like, okay, that was cool.
Yeah.
It was, new Fern Gully. That's cool. That's fine. I really like the effects in it. That's cool. Some of the shots, and especially, like I said, in the 3D stuff. Like, I hadn't seen angles before done in 3D. It was normally just like, oh, things coming at you in 3D. But that was cool to see.
Yeah.
But, like, as far as, like, me wanting to see another one,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. And even seeing trailers of it, I'm like,
Looks about like the same.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I need any more of
Yeah.
these. So I don't know how it's still selling because no one I've ever
somebody
talked
out
to.
there has to be enjoying it, I guess.
Maybe
Todd McFarlane maybe like
Todd.
that's why he's liking
Todd.
the
Hey, it's apparently a really well-selling movie.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make the choice
There
for
you
it, hoping that they're gonna sell. I wonder. I'd like to see the books on those after things have run their course. Like, how did that go for you? How'd that pan out? But yeah, they had a whole display of Avatar figures with the dragon things and the blue cats and what have you.
I missed all that.
But
must have just been blue noise to me. I didn't catch on to it.
Definitely. So yeah, but that was about it.
So yeah, prepare accordingly.
Yeah.
Start those savings accounts.
Get your wallets ready. Make a list. And note what quarter these are coming out.
Prioritize. These are the have to. These are the maybes.
Yeah.
Avatar's down here with the now I'm good.
For sure. So what ones are you definitely going to pick up?
I'll definitely want to get, the G.I. Joe Ninja Turtle. I'll want the Raphael, and then I'll be like, well, I gotta get the other three turtles.
You can't just have him by himself.
Then April's cool, so I'll probably go good guys and get the Jeep, and I'm gonna probably draw the line there. I think that's where I'll go.
Okay.
So those, and then like I said, the Secret Wars. I'll have to get the Spider-Man and the Daredevil. Then all the Motu. You can pretty much mark me down for that.
Yep.
Because they see me coming with that. They know I'm gonna have to get all that. And I think those are my big three for sure, right there.
Yeah, I think the G.I. Joe Turtles, I think I'm going to end up getting all of it, really. Because I know that it's not going to be like a continuing thing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like these, and it's a good selection of figures and vehicles.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just going to be a one and done because it's Playmates stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably pick them all up, honestly. Here's the whole display of all of them,
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see how easily these will be available because Ninja Turtle stuff from Playmates, sometimes they're readily available and you can just pick them all up, and other times it's like I can pick a couple and then I have to really search for others.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're all just readily available.
Thinking about Playmates, I was really hoping they were going to surprise us with Hotspot or Scratch for
That
a big last
exactly.
hurrah.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah,
I was so sad
rolling out the last ones, I was really hoping for a Scratch.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
But nope, none of those.
Guess we still have to pay that crazy price.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
What else are you gonna pick up?
Yeah, I'll pick up all the Ninja Turtle G.I. Joes for sure. The Masters of the Universe stuff, I'll pick up. I don't know if I'll pick up all of it. I might. But I'll have to, if it's available, I'll probably pick it up. There are just some like lines where I pick some up and they look great, and others I'm kind of mad about. Like the Tila and Evelyn movie line ones are kind of I mean, meh. They'll go with the others, but I'm not as excited about like Man at Arms looks great.
Yeah.
He-Man looks great. Battle Cat's great. Skeletor's great.
Yeah.
The weird thing to me, and we had talked about this a little bit, was about the Motu movie figures is Skeletor's got a whole lot of neck that I'm used to a floating head. It looks kind of off to me to see it's on a neck instead of just a floating head and a hood.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I pick those up, I might just get out some of the black.
Customize it.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Yeah.
I think I'll pick that stuff up, and I'll probably pick up the first one stuff. Those look fun.
Yeah.
On the premium ones, I don't know if I'll get them all. I might skip Evelyn and Tila. Just because at that premium price, unless they're on clearance or something like that.
Yeah.
For ones that are kind of mad, it's tough for me to pay the full price on,
Sure.
to just to complete the group.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely pick up He-Man, Man at Arms, Battle Cat, Skeletor.
Triclops is in there too.
Yeah, Triclops. They only showed Beastman on the core.
We haven't seen.
They haven't seen the
collector line
premium one yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets one.
Yeah, he might be like a deluxe figure, like a bigger box or something.
He
like they did with the 2000X.
Yeah, the 2000X one that they released looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have any of the 2000X things, but I've been really tempted to pick up that Beastman because he just looks awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else will I pick up? I'll probably I'll check out the Leprechaun, the bigger one. I'll check him out. And I'll have to wait for more details, but I'd like to pick up that Denver the Last Dinosaur. That was cool.
That definitely too, yeah.
I like I said, I'd already been checking for the new My Pet Monster from Loyal Subjects. I'm just kind of waiting to pick that up. And the Toys R Us display, if I ever see that, I'll probably pick that up for sure. I'll be hard to resist. The NECA DuckTales, I'll pick up. The McDonald Land ones, I'll pick up.
Oh, yeah. Getting to be a pretty long list there.
Yeah, but it is spread out over a year. It's spread out.
That's true.
I think that was about it for me. That's what I'll pick up. But all in all, I think Toyfair was pretty good this year. A lot of the stuff, kind of got not leaked, but released promo pictures of things just before Toyfair, like the week before. We get a lot of those. So there weren't like a whole lot of surprises, but there were some. Like I didn't see anything about the G.I. Joe Ninja Turtles until right there at Toyfair. But yeah, other than that, I think Toyfair was great. They had a lot of cool things coming out, and we'll probably see some more things for Comic-Con, and when we get closer to that Masters of the Universe release date.
It's coming.
I'm hoping, man.
Yeah, we're
excited. Really, yep. I'm ready. I know you're ready. We're probably gonna go see it. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. See it multiple times. I'm already planning.
For sure. For sure. We haven't, with some of the other, like, as far as the movies go, and we talked about it a little bit, was that, we've both been around so much, and we love like Ninja Turtles. I've seen Ninja Turtles have versions.
Yeah.
I could not stand, over the years, and that's just what's going at the time, and then it comes and it goes, and that's fine. I could pass on the Michael Bay ones, things like that. I've seen that happen so many times, but Masters of the Universe, man, this is our one that we've got since the original in like 30 years, so I'm showing up regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just hoping that we get more.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of gives me a little trepidation on that is that they released the Barbie movie, but there's no sequel for the Barbie movie.
It's true.
So are they just going through, like, just doing a movie per thing?
Yeah.
Or are they going to follow up and do some sequels on the well-selling, big movies? Are you going to follow up on it, or are you just going to do a one and done? Because
I hope they're leaving some Easter eggs, and hey, this is.
I mean, you could say they knocked out of the park the Barbie movie. That went super well for them.
Huge hit.
Why is there no sequel for that?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of makes me like, if they knock this out of the park, are we going to get a sequel? Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know?
Never know.
I mean, well, I think they announced the guy that kind of headed over the Master of the Universe Revelation is now the head of all animation at Mattel now.
Yep.
So, if anything, we'll probably get some animation, so that's cool.
Hey, yeah.
You know, Barbie doesn't have that. You know,
sure.
Not that much. You know, you can't tie it in with the movie.
Yeah.
But
nothing else.
So
Continue
maybe
Revelation.
we'll get some of those.
There's a good story going on there.
Sure. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my only trepidation. Like, if they knock this out of the park, like it looks like they're going to, because I love the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna get another one? You know, regardless, I'm showing up. I'm probably watching multiple times. We both will.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen properties that I love go way off course. This is way close enough to me. Seems like we got Battle Cat. We didn't have that in the first one. You know, the only thing we have to compare it to is what we got before, and this is already way more than we ever got in the first one, and close enough designs like to the original stuff where I'm in. You know, that's.
Yeah.
I'm going to show up for it regardless, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to nitpick it and not show up or only buy one ticket. Nah, bro, you're getting multiples for me.
Yeah.
Just please make more, because this is awesome.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, those are the things, and excited about it, and I'll be checking for it, and hopefully we'll get to see more of the stuff over the year.
Hopefully
and
find it in the stores.
Thanks for joining us on this special episode of Accomplish Everything. Again, I'm Shannon, my friend Nathan, and I'll see you guys next week.